Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Manisa from Brand Geeks Inc. And today we have Liana Azim from doctorkayu and Nadia Amir from EasyStore. Sembang Marketing Tech is on. Hi Liana and Nadia, nice to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you.
You know, I met Liana I think a few years ago when you joined our coaching program under InScan on how to use data voyager kan to enhance your ads with persona analytics. And this time you are back with joining us in our program with MPC where you looked at how to adopt not just one marketing tech, but I think we shared more than 10. I think we had about 20 marketing tech, and this time you sent your team. So maybe you can share with us about what was your objective this time, and then kenapa hantar staff kali ni and you didn't join from the very beginning.
Okay, well, why did I join the beginning? Okay. By the way, actually untuk program-program melibatkan marketing tech, which is I think I don't want to I don't want to increase to explore my knowledge too. The only person that know that knowledge is me, so that's why I send my team, which is I think is a good thing untuk they explore on marketing tech. But at certain level, which is I think my team not ready. My team not ready, even though the EasyStore that we use, actually we use I think almost 2 years. 2 years I think. So the exploration about every single function or button in EasyStore that they not utilize. So that's why I think I should send my team to learn more how to use EasyStore, which is I think when in the end of the program, macam coach sebut, you need to choose your platform, right? So that's why I still choose EasyStore, which is I think EasyStore ni a place which is dia bantu banyak saya dari segi untuk kata synchronize all my channel in one place. Sebenarnya I think EasyStore give the best service. Even though saya tak banyak pun sebenarnya masa tu saya ingat lagi cerita macam saya kenal EasyStore ni daripada coach Ashran, which is Lee, why don't you try explore EasyStore? Dia kata okay ke, saya kata. So dia kata you follow this link, you try buat, dia tengok macam mana how tengok dia punya outcome macam mana, and then start from there. To tell you Nadia, I buat from scratch. So kalau I contact pun team technical, I think Astrid selalu respond on technical part, which is I tak pergi belajar lah betul-betul EasyStore. That is my bad lah. So I think this is a program open my eyes, which is saya kena belajar pada orang yang betul-betul ada ilmu macam dia orang technical. Okay. So sekarang ni saya belajar sendiri.
So kita backtrack sikit. So essentially doctorkayu, you usahawan laser kayu kan? So essentially you memang dah start guna EasyStore even before the program. So semasa program program MPC ni, so your team attended the 2 days omni-channel marketing training. So kat situ dia belajar bukan pasal EasyStore je, tapi dia belajar pasal all the different types of easy. And then masa 2 days tu memang kita ada go through some basics dengan diorang lah. And then they also learn about macam mana nak buat customer segmentation, and then macam mana nak articulate the marketing productivity issue that you guys were facing in trying to push out you punya produk laser kayu. And then masa demo day yang you all jumpa Nadia when she did a show and tell lah. So you came in masa the decision making kan, masa kita buat one to one yang one hour. And apa tu, I think masa tu yang membuatkan apa tu, yang membuatkan I think the decision for you to choose EasyStore, nak upgrade ni EasyStore, sebab tadi you share, you kata you dah start, dah set up, but through the program ni you learn a lot more about what else the EasyStore boleh buat. But why did you choose not to maybe onboard another marketing tech? Kenapa work on EasyStore instead of something else? Sebab you ada B2B and B2C business kan?
Betul. Actually,
so kenapa choose EasyStore balik?
Okay, from the beginning, actually I saw the report, which is saya rasa saya nampak dari segi productivity on using tech to doing a marketing actually, which is kita tak maximize kan. Yang mana maximize tu macam we get comment, saya agree yang komen-komen yang untuk penambahbaikan, which is we upgrade our content on EasyStore itself. So fungsi-fungsi yang ada 13 dalam EasyStore tu saya tak explore all. Okay, bila mana bila mana saya tak explore tu, which is saya nak nampak lebih kepada look and feels on my website, which is I think my look and feel website tu macam dah okay dah macam tu. Macam okay dah. I mean yes, I need to have a more feedback, which is I think bila when I choose EasyStore, I think there is something I'm like on technical part. I nak explore every channel yang cuma tak sempat untuk yang portal apa, yang untuk portal kita panggil ada satu tu, portal, saya ingat. Tapi that thing saya rasa saya kena explore lagi, which is yang sekarang kita dah guna WhatsApp. Seriously saya lepas saya paksa sebenarnya, saya paksa tim saya, saya paksa they using order from WhatsApp, link WhatsApp yang you guys dah improve. Dan saya rasa bila dia orang buat macam tu, dari segi productivity, so lagi cepat proses dia. So tak perlu nak type.
You measure productivity guna sales ke ataupun dari segi aktiviti?
Dari segi aktiviti dan juga dari segi sales dan juga productivity. Bila dia orang nak masuk ke job order, ke bahagian production, kat situ saya tengok ada increase of productivity, which is saya rasa is good for us juga. So sebelum ni kalau kita guna manual, which is my team, dia masukkan order tu retail, tapi dia masukkan manual. Dia appear dekat EasyStore, tetapi dia macam double kerja.
Sebab dia yang buat.
Double kerja tu.
Yang klien. Okay.
Ni klien buat, ni dia yang buat kan.
Tapi cakap pasal
sebenarnya saya nampak walaupun saya dah actually saya dah encourage dia orang untuk gunakan benda tu. Tapi selepas program ni, saya rasa program ni bagi impactful lah kat saya. Saya rasa sebab untuk saya, no, you need to use it. Tak kisah. I don't want any excuse, you need to use it. So yes.
I actually something that I realise lah pasal EasyStore ni kan, sebab bukan doctorkayu seorang je yang guna EasyStore dalam program ni. Actually quite a number of SMEs yang ada EasyStore. Nadia, I think you guys are really structured. You're very structured and you're very fast in trying to adopt. The moment we all bagi tahu you je yang ada all these SMEs dah pilih you, I tengok EasyStore terus okay, jom set meeting. And then lepas tu I tengok from Lia punya presentation to MPC, I can see that there's a lot of structure that you put in your onboarding. Maybe Nadia, you can share a bit about kalau SME ni dia pilih EasyStore, what can they expect from the onboarding experience, and what else should they look out for? Go ahead.
Well, Thanks, Manisa, for firstly for giving the opportunity to EasyStore to be once again partner of Brand Geeks. We know from our end we are always excited to work with you and to get really close with the SMEs. So one of the reasons why we joined MPC, right, um, as a partner is that it gives that little additional extra guidance to
Mm,
the SMEs, right? So
mm,
EasyStore in itself is actually a SaaS program whereby most users they would sort of like self-service, and of course you can reach out to our customer service anytime
mm,
along the way where you need, like what Liana said, the technical issue ke apa, we're there to help, right?
mm,
But with the MPC it's sort of like a given. You need to you have to go through with the SME itself for a 4-week program. So that
mm,
what that gives us is the opportunity to actually provide a very structured
mm,
program. Okay, so week 1, this is what you need to achieve, right? Week 2,
mm,
this is what you're going to need to achieve, and sort of we
mm,
set KPIs for the user or
mm,
for the participant. And it's
mm,
quite interesting because the participant can come in multiple ways. So for example, like Liana, she was an existing merchant, but she had certain sort of uh, missing strategies or that she needed to really go through that the next stage of growth. Because after
mm,
2 years of being on Easy Store, she started seeing, oh, why is my sales being stagnant or slightly dropping. So
mm.
we did sort of a little we played doctor lah, for her website,
Yeah.
and we looked at her sales channels and all of that, and
Mm,
then we identified opportunities. I would say, like, number one, like what she mentioned, was revamping her website. So to her it's like, oh, it worked for me for the past 2 years,
yeah.
but from our gurus,
Cantik.
our experts, yeah, so our gurus, our experts were like, it could be better. We've already
Yeah.
updated our
Yeah.
themes for website, for web
Yeah.
store, to be like
Yeah.
50 plus professionally designed templates. So
Ooh.
maybe it's time for an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
So that was our focus for week 1. For example, we will focus on ensuring your website is optimized for conversion and
Mm,
for your brand itself. And so
mm,
week 2 and onwards, we would focus on different sales strategies
mm.
on the different multiple sales channels. So one of
Yeah.
the issues that Liana mentioned was she has a lot of manual orders and her website
Mm,
orders is going down. And
mm,
she had quite a few orders coming in from marketplaces. So we sort of advised her in her strategy. Okay, for your manual orders,
mm,
you have to use our WhatsApp order form because it will be much more easier. And
mm,
in when it comes to our WhatsApp order form, it doesn't leave WhatsApp itself, so it
mm,
looks for the user, if they're not necessarily tech savvy. It stays
mm,
within the platform. It stays within the app itself. So to them, it's
yeah,
much more easier to use.
mm.
So like what Liana said, like, we were like, Liana, you have to do this. I know, because in the beginning she was like, oh, we tried it so many times. I said, look,
Yeah.
just try
Kena
again.
buat.
Just do it again. It's Trust
Yeah.
me, our UI is better. And then
Yeah.
so it's good that she managed to really implement and like get her team to really push on the WhatsApp order form, so that, like what she said, it helped in terms of the manual orders, because that was one of
Mm,
the issues that she was facing. Another one was in terms of web store. So
mm,
we did go beyond. So once one of the strategies was to help her optimize her website,
mm.
so that customers would make it better lah for the experience to shop on her website,
Yep.
but also ensure that when it comes to her sales channels, what's really
Mm,
important is to ensure that you still own sort of the customer data. So if you are on like a different marketplace,
mm.
which is good, it's good to have, but you would still need to find that balance,
Yeah.
that most of the orders still come
Yeah.
to your website or
Yeah.
directly to you. So that's just
Mm,
one of the samples, right?
mm,
This is for Liana's case, for Dr.
mm,
Kayu's case. But if
mm,
you are completely new, you have no
mm.
web store, so the program would be slightly structured differently. It would
Sure.
firstly make you, think about your brand, how you want to present your brand first on a website.
Mm,
How do you upload a product? What kind of channels that is sesuai lah for your specific product, or which channels do you think you want to be on? Whether it's a
yep.
marketplace, whether you want to focus on a messaging app or just social media, social apps.
Mm,
So we help identify that for participant itself. And then after that, the last couple of weeks, that's when you really start, promoting your sales and seeing, ensuring that the flow for all these different channels that comes through to EasyStore works for your product. So it's a much greater experience for us as well to really walk through the participant along
Easy
each and every
and
single
EasyStore,
week.
I think, has got a lot of like how-to videos as well that people can
Yeah.
refer to when they want to
Yeah.
use EasyStore.
Yeah.
It was a budget announcement last Friday. I think you could see that the government continues to provide support for digitalization by SMEs and also for development of technopreneurs. From my point of view, I feel despite the support from government, SMEs should still treat expenditure on marketing tech as part of the cost of generating revenue. That you need to ensure that the technology that you adopt solves your marketing productivity problems, and actually is based on the capacity that you have. So macam tadi, Lia had a problem of staff tak faham, not understanding the features. So she had to deal with it, because if the staff doesn't understand the features, they won't push for the purchase through the WhatsApp link, right?
Correct.
Of EasyStore. So what do you guys think from the budget? Anything that is notable to you?
Maybe Liana wants to go first.
I think for the budget, what captured my eyes, budget Madani 5,000 geranan. So as Nadia said, told me that budget tu untuk retail sekali kan. For retail also kan, package for retail. I think insyaAllah I will consider that. It's good for us juga untuk kita dah move forward to retail sebenarnya. Which is I'm targeting by next year 70% is retails and 30% is from contract
Online
order,
channels.
bulk order.
Okay.
Yeah. So which is currently I'm trying to use a wholesale portal under EasyStore. But then I try to use it, tapi sebab terlalu banyak, sebab semua listing ada kat dalam tu, so it's difficult for agency untuk pilih which product yang dia orang nak, sebab ada specific product yang I think memang suit for agency or what. I think if we can improve on that, I think I'm going to use I'm going to be a super user for EasyStore. Super user.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, from EasyStore's
I'm not super user
POV.
lah. I mean,
no, you definitely are.
I think it's good to have.
Yeah.
It's good to have a wholesale portal actually. It's good to have.
Yeah.
But then for
So
me,
B2B, B2C both guna EasyStore lah. B2B and B2C.
Lain tak okay. Macam mana?
So for B2B and B2C, Dr. Kayu is looking at using EasyStore lah for both. For B2B and B2C, okay, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
for B2C memang I utilize EasyStore. Cuma there's a few things yang mana I think I get the knowledge from our session hari tu. I think bila Astrid give me a feedback on each. So on each of issue, so I improve each of issues to ensure that we have a better option lah, which is currently our website pun we dah categorizekan all the product. So kita dah improve on the segi listing. Tiba-tiba saya rasa kena tambah banyak lagi produk.
That's a good problem to have lah.
So basically itu dah belajar one round, dah enhance penggunaan EasyStore. So the more you know, the more you don't know, the more you feel like you need to know, and apa tu you nak upgrade lagi.
Cuma saya perasan satu part which is on Facebook ads. Facebook I try to use I try to sync the Facebook ad from EasyStore, you know. Tapi dia punya CTC dia quite very low. Dia punya CTR dia very low. I don't know either dia tak sync dengan my data Voyager ke. I try guna, so bila I buat tu, sebab I pengguna data Voyager juga. So I try to sync tapi dia punya market tu dia punya pergi tu tak sama macam dulu. Lebih kurang macam tu lah.
Right.
Adakah
Right.
I salah
I think
guna setting
For
ataupun
the,
tak? I
I think for the Data Voyager, that one will definitely be a bit better. It will definitely show better results because Datel uses the AI-backed integrated platform, right? As compared to EasyStore's direct sync with Facebook ads itself, where it's a separate sort of software that as compared to Datel's AI platform. So that's what you're paying for, definitely for Voyager. But yeah, I mean, in regards to the budget from EasyStore's POV, we're pretty happy because of the Malaysia Badani Digital Grant. And like Liana mentioned, we are one of the digital partners providing as part of the Madani grant, where you can get 50%, up to 50% of the grant, up to RM5,000, right? So that's really great because we are, as part of the grant, we would call it retail package, our modern retail package, which is actually omni-channel plans, right? So where you not only on top of our already strong foundation of online sales channels software that we have with EasyStore, we have now expanded into the offline channels or cloud-based POS. So now you can unify both your online and offline retail channels into one single platform, because that's where we do see where businesses need to go, is to provide really good omni-channel strategies for a good customer experience to your brand anyway. So yeah, we're quite excited about that. We have, so sign up and apply for the grant through us. Hopefully we can really elevate the business and fuel your growth for 2024. I think it's exciting times.
So for SMEs who want to learn more about technologies like EasyStore, and yes, I would say as a preparation before you or maybe as part of applying for the Madani package through the technopreneurs at EasyStore, and join this program so that you can go through this 1+ months of starting with learning macam Dr. Kayu, belajar dulu, learn first and then look at the adoption, or if let's say you're working on your existing solution, you can look at improvement. So macam Dr. Kayu tak done lagi, still nak go back and improve improve their EasyStore. Okay, and you get to work with the technopreneurs for 1 month before you finish this presentation to MPC. Thank you so much, Liana Azim from Dr. Kayu and also Nadia Amir from EasyStore. Here's wishing you a productive 2024 and be legendary, never ordinary.